egg, but I have had a lot of failed attempts at that. And I will tell you, it wasn't until I got my pressure cooker that I finally stopped sucking at making hard-boiled eggs. So if that is a struggle for you, might be time to invest in a pressure cooker. They're pretty sweet for that. But even if you don't, it's super easy to make hard-boiled eggs. And I know they're not always everyone's favorite thing to eat. So I wanted to give you some suggestions of how to use hard-boiled eggs, or specifically egg whites, ways you may not normally think of using them. First of all, did you know that eggs have every nutrient that you need? Every single one. Isn't that awesome? They're these little super amazing foods. When it comes to cholesterol, they got a bad rap. There's a lot of research now that they don't cause a huge spike in cholesterol when you eat them, and you can actually eat up to 7 eggs a week without a negative effect on any of that. Obviously, you got to check with your doctor, and everybody's body's different and that sort of thing, but don't be afraid of eating eggs because of the bad rap that they've gotten over the last 10 years or so. They're reversing that now that they've done a little more research. So here's some other ways you can add eggs in. So if you don't like hard-boiled eggs just on their own, yesterday I talked about salsa. I love hard-boiled eggs with a little salsa on top. It allows me to have my yummy salsa and get the protein. And especially if I'm not eating the yolk, the egg white doesn't really have a taste. So I just put a little bit of salsa on top of it and eat it, and it's awesome. Another way that you can use egg whites is if you normally eat fried eggs, for breakfast or whatever, and you need additional protein, fry your 1 egg or 2 eggs with the yolk, but then add extra egg whites without the yolk. So you get extra protein without all the other stuff that's in the yolks. The yolks are really where all the nutrients are, and the whites are basically straight protein. But not exactly, so don't argue with me on that. Don't hate on me if I'm not right. But that's the gist of it, right? The fat and the main nutrients are in the yolk, and you just don't need as much of it. So try frying, 2 eggs completely as they are, and then put another couple of eggs worth of white on the pan, and you'll have this like massive egg with this little yolk in it, but it gets you the added protein that you need. And lastly, I love to chop them up and put them in, especially the egg whites, in other recipes. You can add them to soup. You can add them to stir fry and rice, and you can do it with or without the yolks. It's up to you. But without the yolks, the whites just kind of take on the flavor of whatever you're having. So if you add in chopped up egg whites to your stir fry or to your rice, and you're having it with soy sauce or something, you're not really even going to notice that they're in there. So I told you I had something that I was going to give you. Right now, I am offering you a free copy of my mini ebook that is called Your Guide to a Protein-Packed Day. And it has some recipes for breakfast and for snacks. And it is an ebook, so as you can see, you can put it on a tablet. Mine keeps trying to time out and tell me to download the app, but you don't need an app. If you sign up on my website, hdtransformations with an S on the end, .com, right there on the top of the banner is a picture of this ebook. Click on that banner and you'll get your copy, and you can download it to whatever device you want. And then you'll have a bunch of really awesome protein-packed recipes for breakfast and for snacks. And they don't just taste good, they are easy to make, easy to pack, and easy to consume, because I know getting enough protein sometimes is a struggle. So I wanted to give you some really easy, healthy options. So please get on my website, hdtransformations.com, download your copy of Your Guide to a Protein-Packed Day right away, and then shoot me a message, a DM, and let me know what you think. And when you make your first recipe, take a picture, tag HD Transformations in it, and we're excited to see and hear what you think of all those recipes. So one more day of International Snack Week, Don't miss it because I have another awesome offer for you. See you tomorrow.